Just sit here, wait. Just chuck one frag. All right, here. Shoot.
All right, everyone.
Across the way.
We are into round one.
Right side dead.
It looks like we don't have our cameras up yet. Hello, I am Flowstep, and this is Tactical Tag Week 3, Game 1.
Sniper missed me.
We have Infra-Red versus Rebel Scum, and we do not have helmet cam names up yet, but we will have that changed shortly.
That's good. That's good.
And welcome.
I pursued. I shouldn't have pursued. That grenade is really good because I was about to die to them. So they just lost points doing that. Push. Connor, how you doing? What you got? You got eyes on anybody? Right here. Left side, chuck him. Oh gosh, right here. Pistol's hurt! Pistol right side! Pistol right side door. Back up. Maybe playing against bad people made us worse. Where are they at? They downstairs? Watch downstairs! Right here. Whiskey. Sniper across the way. Oh. Okay, sniper. Right. He's dead. Wait. Watch behind! Hit shotgun once. Left side. Is he dead? I'm at 20. Wiz! Connor, right side, AR. Oh. Get down there. I couldn't see him. Oh, it's the helmet. The helmet's so big he could see my little thingy sticking off. Where's Windbreaker? Should we go downstairs?
Sorry, folks, we were having some issues with the scoreboard there. We're going to be working on some other technical difficulties, and then we'll resume with the casting.
He's a really good AR.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The scoring at the bottom was actually from last week. It was frozen. We just had to reload it real quick. So now we're good. We got Mr. Moon on the left cam on Moonshiners, and then on the blue cheese side, we got Bob the Gray.
Don't get sniped. I see someone at their spawn. Shotgun right. Push. Oh, I got it. He's dead. Didn't mean to say anything. I almost said I got him. Or I said yeah. That sniper's good. I think I did. We need the sniper. We need to do something. AR across the way. Oh, she shot me. Push that door. Push that door. She AR'd me. I'm really low. Push sniper! Yeah, actually. He has a pistol! Where did Win Brother go?
All right, and we are back, hopefully with all of those technical difficulties sorted out, with just under half of the time left in the round. Blue Cheese with a slight lead over Moonshiners. Moonshiners need only one more team wipe, however, to catch up. Blue Cheese, being an extremely solid team, are not going to give that up easily, however. This deep into the match, we have Queso Fresco going 5-2 so far. Doing an excellent job of shutting down the Moonshiners at range. However, Awesome Possum is holding their own 6-5. Shrek struggling a little bit on Blue Cheese, but Win Brother being a substitute on Moonshiners, from what I understand, struggling as well there. But it looks like the teams are They were even for a moment, and then Blue Cheese pulls straight back, sending multiple Moonshiners back. Each kill is going to be worth a 3-point swing, each kill being worth 2 points, and subtracting 1 point from the enemy team.
Got him. That's sniper. Hit SMG. Sorry.
What do we need to switch up? I'm pretty sure we're losing.
No, because we keep going.
All right, about 2 minutes left in the match. Blue Cheese up by about 1 team wipe. Gonna send Awesome Possum and Mr. Moon back. Nate the Great and Wind Brother barely hanging on. Wind Brother's gonna fall. Nate the Great down to 25 HP. Still has the med pack, able to heal up some teammates. Unfortunately, Nate the Great is going to get sent back as well. Mr. Moon pushing up that right-hand side flank. Gonna catch somebody in the middle room. Looking to poke them out, but is going to get sent back by Queso Fresco. Absolutely dominating. 8-2 Blue Cheese. 29-13. Moonshiners are going to have to do some work to come back with only 1 minute and 30 left in the round.
Pistol in the window over here. Behind! Shrek, help! Stairs! Incoming pistol behind! Move! Cypress dead! Pistol low!
Notably, Shrek being typically an excellent player, does have a broken finger. So in this game, if you see them struggling a little bit, it definitely could be because of this injury that they currently have. Queso Fresco is finally going to get sent back with a 10-3 KD, remaining impressive at the top of the leaderboard. Awesome Possum fires back with an 11-8 KD of their own. Not quite as impressive, but still carrying their team in terms of kills. And that is going to be it for round 1. Blue Cheese will take it. Moonshiners are going to head back and have to change their strategy against Blue Cheese, for sure.
I always have a really small head. Good game. Nice job. Yes, sir.
I don't know. I think it was you that just went ham first.
Yeah, we couldn't get out of like our spot. I couldn't move up because there was so much.
Nice job.
No,
Good job.
Sniper, awesome possum. Good. No, like you did awesome possum. You did good. So,
What did you do?
you did great, and you actually had the first kill like right out the gate. It was within the first 3 seconds. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
The only thing I can say is
Yes, sir.
kind of watch running through doorways. I almost got hit by you guys like 4 times. So and I almost got hit in the face multiple times.
let the
How's everybody doing today? This is Flow Step. I'm going to be casting tonight's event. Just reminding you all that today's schedule, we are watching currently Blue Cheese versus Moonshiners. After this, at about 7 o'clock, we're going to be looking at Infra-Red Union versus Operation Remnant. And at 8 o'clock, Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. That is going to be an exciting match. I'm looking forward to casting that for sure. And we are excited to announce that Ray's Retail Meats has joined us as a sponsor, and we are still looking for more sponsors as the season continues. If any businesses are interested in supporting these great players, get a hold of Chris at Tactical Tag Yakima. And if you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, drop a subscription, and share it with as many people as you like. It really helps us out a lot. Sounds like the match start tone has just been sounded, and we are going to go ahead and unmute the players' microphones as we get into the next round, or the planning phase.
He hit the ref.
That's crazy. You're doing good.
Can I have my grenade? Thank
Sniper
you.
is a problem right now. So let's start playing lines to the point where we're not in line side of Sniper. Sniper can't do anything if we don't push him. This team loves to push. We let them push into us. Crossfire, we kill.
of my kits, so call them out. Huh?
Do they have a fit yet?
Of us.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got a ton of my kits now, though.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, what we doing?
Yeah.
Nathan, you want to stick together?
Just don't
Okay.
get greedy and push and peek.
Sniper, sniper.
He's looking for that. Sniper's across left. Sniper left door.
And we are off. Mr. Moon charging directly up the left-hand side. Bob the Gray up the right-hand side. Players rotating around the map. Mr. Moon immediately met with some confrontation, having to fight on the left-hand side and getting knocked out immediately. Wind Brother as well is going to fall to Blue Cheese. Blue Cheese is going to confirm 3 kills, it looks like, and only suffer 1 death.
Heal, Liz, heal.
1 minute in, Blue Cheese able to find another kill. Moonshiners on the back foot already.
Nope. I was diving through the thingy, so I'm at 20.
Looking at Bob the Gray here, circling back around the spawn. Pushing through the right-hand side on green. This is exactly where you want to be if you are a submachine gunner. Hiding in that pocket is very dangerous. Bob the Gray spots multiple enemies coming in their direction. Mr. Moon sees Bob the Gray behind the wall, probably knows there's an enemy around there. Bob the Gray is lurking around that corner behind that ammo box, and Bob the Gray sees Mr. Moon. They are battling. Bob is going to be forced out by their teammate, however. It doesn't look like the kill was confirmed. Bob is going to take a moment to heal. Mr. Moon circling back to the ammo box. Blue Cheese holding on to about a 1 team fight lead. Blue Cheese huddled around the ammo box, healing up, looking to win a battle of attrition here. Moonshiners looking a little bit weaker in terms of health bars. Blue Cheese all looking pretty healthy, save for WizKid. The pistol has the fastest health regen, though. That won't be for long. Moonshiners maybe need to look for some more aggressive plays here. Mr. Moon on the left doorway outside of Blue spawn, looking for some longer angles. Or maybe looking to protect that left flank. They are going to get pushed back. Bob the Gray holding down the right hand side over by the ammo box and getting pushed back. Taking an aggressive position over in that pocket. I think the players are finally starting to recognize that that is a very dangerous position. Moonshiners now launching an assault. Wind Brother pushing directly in and are going to get forced out by Bob the Gray and WizKid. WizKid is going to die. Bob the Gray is actually also going to die, and Blue Cheese, while performing admirably, haven't really been able to increase their lead very much versus Moonshiners. If you've been following our league in the past, this is definitely a change of pace from Moonshiners games versus Blue Cheese in the past, where Blue Cheese has typically dominated, as they do versus most teams they come across. However, Moonshiners holding their own versus Blue Cheese. They're not that far apart, and with half of the round remaining, there's still plenty of time for them to make a comeback. Bob the Gray sporting an impressive 5-1 KD ratio, holding things down for Blue Cheese pretty well. Taking a look over at the left-hand cam, Mr. Moon dueling behind the doorway. That's a dangerous spot for anybody to be. Mr. Moon is going to learn the hard way that it is tough for Blue Team to do anything about anybody in that pocket. Their best bet is to rotate around the right side and surprise them from the center room, but even that is dangerous.
I saw someone destroy. Wait, how does that work?
Bob the Gray making a quick rotation back. Doesn't look like they're dead, just injured. Moonshiners grouping up for a push up the right-hand side. They have the right idea. Looks like they're trying to weed out the players that have pushed forward over on Blue Cheese side. They're going to run into Queso Fresco at the ammo box and be forced back. Don't know whether or not they actually confirmed the kill on Queso Fresco.
He's so good.
But they are going to run into some trouble over there in the back and get sent back again. Mr. Moon hurt just a little bit, but with that deep HP pool provided to the shotgun player, still in relatively good shape. Going to push back up again. Unfortunately, the teammate's going to fall. The shotgun's going to look to confirm the kill. Gets a big tag on the sniper, charged with the knife, but finds the other shot, and the sniper's going to go down. Looking over to Bob the Gray now, pushing through the corner, chasing Mr. Moon back to the spawn, and unable to find the kill. Bob the Gray ambushed by multiple Moonshiners players and sent back. Passing by Shrek on the way to spawn. Shrek is going to hold down that forward position. Maybe Blue Cheese looking to find another flank there through Moonshiners' defenses. Mr. Moon, in the meantime, looking for a downward flank. They're going to find the ammo box downstairs, looking at some of those dangerous upward angles. The sneaky rotation into green spawn directly through the stairs that is offered by Blue if they're able to make it undiscovered. And there it is, Mr. Moon picking up a massive play against Blue Cheese.
I'll come to you.
An impressive performance, however, in the meantime, a lot of Moonshiners players fell. Was it worth it? Blue Cheese now 39-5. Moonshiners, with only a minute 45 left to go, are going to have a very hard time coming back, but there is still time. Awesome Possum on the sniper rifle, holding it down, but they are going to go down again. 3 players of Moonshiners waiting to respawn now. Blue Cheese able to advance, able to find forward positions while waiting for the enemy team to respawn. Moonshiners are going to have to push back as a single unit in order to crack those defenses, and that is what they are doing. Pushing directly into WizKid. Bob the Gray is going to rush all the way over to... Or Mr. Moon is going to rush through into the corner and push WizKid down.
They need to learn how to go far corner. They're just rushing.
Multiple players down on the right side for Blue Cheese. Moonshiners able to make a little bit of a comeback. 1 minute left in the round. And it doesn't really look like Moonshiners have enough time to make this comeback. Each kill being worth a 3-point swing, and then of course each player requiring 10 points to respawn means that it is unlikely that Moonshiners have enough time to win this round. That being said, it takes 3 to win the set, so we are going to see at least one game in the extra mode, and who knows, if Moonshiners win this, they could make the comeback in round 4 and then take Blue Cheese in the sudden death round. It is always possible. In the meantime, WizKid sporting an impressive 14-5 KD ratio for this game. That is unheard of almost on Pistol. We're definitely going to have a word with him after the match and see what their thoughts are on that. But for now, we're going to give a moment to the players. Let's hear what they have to say.
You gotta win everything from now on.
I think we're good.
Gotta win every. Holy crap.
It's close. It's a close game.
Sprints through a doorway and runs into me.
Yeah.
Are you trying to 30?
I was able to stop.
I miss Jaden. You did good, Connor. You did good. Nice job, WizKid.
Yeah, I don't know how it got activated. Justin didn't have time to. Justin was gonna, but he didn't have time to. Sorry. That's why I have broken monitors.
Wait, you'll never know I have a grenade.
All right, so it sounds like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, so we are going to go ahead and go over the modes for our search and go over the rules for search and destroy for today. SWAT versus terrorists. One team is going to be SWAT, one team is going to be terrorists. They're going to switch in between rounds. So each player on these 5-player teams must run a different gun class. Terrorists must successfully plant the bomb within 2 minutes and see it through a 3-minute detonation. So they have to plant the bomb within 2 minutes, and then it's going to take 3 minutes to detonate. They have to sit there and defend it and survive for 3 minutes. Each player is going to get 3 lives. Unconfirmed whether or not that has been increased to 4 for this season, but unlikely given Search and Destroy is a little bit more calculated of a mode. The terrorists are going to spawn as far as possible from the plant site, which will be determined prior to the game starting by the terrorists. The SWAT will spawn next furthest. If the bomb transport dies, they must set the bomb down immediately, upon which any player can pick it up and move it. Or any terrorist player can pick it up and move it. This game is interesting. It allows for a lot more calculated gameplay. That being said, games are either going to be very slow and precise or very fast and aggressive, and they will be over quickly. It is very unlikely that matches are going to end in a TDM style shootout and go to time. Looking at players over here, target practicing outside of the casting booth, getting ready for the match. But we're looking at some exciting gameplay coming up. Moonshiners versus Blue Cheese. Both teams in the past have performed admirably in this mode. Moonshiners have definitely devised some powerful strats for handling this. So we're excited to get into this. I'm excited to get into this, and we're gonna go ahead and give a couple minutes to our sponsors. Again, we are excited to announce that Ray's Retail Meats has joined us as a sponsor. We are looking for more sponsors as the season continues. Thank you to all of our other sponsors, and thank you to everybody who had, all the volunteers and anybody who had a hand in helping us out. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and drop a subscription, and share this with as many people as you like. We will be right with you. Players are still at this time calibrating their weapons. Just want to give a shout out to everybody. We are streaming on YouTube now. I would like to give a shout out to all of our new viewers over there on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Go ahead and drop a subscription and leave a like, and go ahead and comment in the chat section if you have any questions for the post-game interview, and we'll try to, if there's any good ones, we'll try to go ahead and we'll fit as many of those in there as we can. Again, currently we are in round 3 of Blue Cheese versus Moonshiners. Players are calibrating their weapons. This is an extremely serious, extremely technical game type that is going to happen here. Looks like the snipers are lining up their... The snipers are sighting in their scopes right now at a target across the map. You can see it from the casting booth here. Again, we are in Blue Cheese versus Moonshiners. Coming up is Infra-Red Union versus Operation Remnant. And then, of course, after that, Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. That is a match that I am excited to cast today. All right, and the players have headed out into the map now, and they're now discussing strategy. Where to place the bomb. Players at this time conversing amongst themselves. Both teams are now together, very careful not to give their strategies away. At this time, we have both helmets muted. We're going to go ahead and change that shortly.
In both times, technically you can defuse or stop them from planning, and then when you're a terrorist, you can blow the bomb. So technically you have 2 win cons each side, so you only get 1 point per round.
And it looks like the game is not quite ready yet, so we are going to send it to our sponsors for just another couple minutes. Just kidding. It looks like the players are heading out at this time. We're going to go ahead and transition back to their helmets.
No, because then they're all going to come upstairs. The whole plan is to cinch off 1 or 2 people and hold them into spawn.
So we spawn
Healing, me and Wish shouldn't really
Looks like we have Moonshiners as the SWAT.
Alright.
Blue Cheese currently playing the terrorists.
But if
Knowing
we-
Blue Cheese, they're definitely going to look for a more aggressive strategy here.
I'm going to set a timer.
Moonshiners are known for their powerful defensive gameplay. They may be able to shut down any offensive plans Blue Cheese have for them.
So if we keep them from there within after
Fine,
2
I'll set
minutes,
it right now. So
Oh,
we
it has
have
to
a
sit
minute
there
or
for another
a
while.
minute 15.
Oh, this is tough. So then they could get it back though.
Oh yeah, have you done that before? Oh, she has a broken finger. Do we want her to do that? Yeah. So he's the bomb.
So are they upstairs as well?
Yeah, you guys are going down.
Yeah.
You can leave it by the stairs. You don't have to hold it. He said.
And we are off. Bob the Gray is going to head directly to the right across the top. Mr. Moon and Wind Brother holding down the left-hand side. Bob the Gray is going to find a target behind that vulnerable wall and get forced back.
Oh, hey, nice.
Not before finding a kill of their own, though.
Freaking sniper walked towards me, man.
Whiskey died? Okay,
He
good.
was a mile away, and he just walked towards me and knifed me.
Whiskey still has to plant it?
I guess it's technically. I didn't get a
Okay,
kill.
they're going right, they're going right.
Wait, just take it downstairs.
They're still
They're
going
all
right.
upstairs. Oh shit, I can't touch it. Whiz.
Okay,
Mr. Moon hanging out in that on that left side doorway behind the barrel.
Kids in the spawn area still?
There should only be like one.
It's a strong position if you're in green. Green has plenty of strong positions on the top side. Mr. Moon gonna look for a forward position along the right-hand blue corner.
Okay, downstairs, I see ball.
Green's left. Blue Cheese only leading by 1 kill so far. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we do not have player audio in the casting booth.
AR, left side.
But as of right now, I do not believe they have a plant. Queso Fresco is going to be forced down to 10 HP and knocked out for the first time this round. Moonshiners now leading in terms of kills, but Blue Cheese fires back with a kill of their own, and they're going to send Wind Brother back. Awesome Possum's going to fall as well. Squishy Sniper gets caught out of position. Theron low as well. Blue Cheese are looking to win this in this third round. Queso Fresco, however, is going to get pushed to low HP again and fall for the second time. It's very dangerous. We are unsure as of right now whether or not it has been changed to 4 lives for this season. However, we should assume that it is the same as last season and that it is still 3 lives. Meaning that Queso Fresco is down to their last life and they're also down to low HP. Queso Fresco is going to die. Blue Cheese is already down a member and may be unable to respawn. Moonshiners still have all of their team members. They should capitalize on this. Blue Cheese being only 80% of a team.
I just wanted you to come downstairs so we could defend.
Alright, Nathan, we need to go downstairs. We need to find it.
Because we have it all locked.
2 minutes left in the round, and somebody has to make a play.
Where? AR's dead. No, we killed him 3 times.
Call it out! Where do we see?
Yeah, for sure.
Multiple members of Blue Cheese headed
Blue stairs.
up the right-hand blue stairs,
Blue stairs.
looking to assault that blue spawn. Bob the Gray taking pot shots up there with the shotgun. Easy to just tag somebody for a quick 50 damage. Mr. Moon circling around in those blue stairs, has no idea what's in store for him.
Shotgun's up here!
They're gonna push down those stairs into Bob the Gray. But all of Blue Cheese is waiting. Mr. Moon looking to hold that angle against an army.
What? You don't need to shoot. I said hold it with a knife.
Calls for reinforcements. Now all of Moonshiners is there. Blue Cheese is aware that Moonshiners is at the top of those stairs and have fanned out now to cover multiple angles.
Okay, right here. Let's go right, let's go right, go right.
It's fine. Hold it, Connor.
A grenade has been thrown and juggled around.
I thought I died by the knife, so I was hesitant to drop the grenade.
But it looks like game has been called.
Oh, you're not dead.
Huh?
Oh, I'm scared. I thought I did.
Well, like when I was saying to run, just so because I was guarding on the ball. Good job, guys. Good game. What?
That's wrong.
Your question. It took me a little while to understand the thought process, the strategy, why.
You want to drop it?
Yeah, now I figured it out. It's not gonna go off. You hear that? Yeah. So that's
Oh, wait, that's mine.
it's a line.
I didn't even hear this.
Grenade. Who's this?
Well, as soon as all 5 go upstairs, there's no reason to do that anymore. It's
not her.
the whole plan is to keep them from leaving downstairs and
I
go
dropped it in
upstairs.
there,
And then we
but it didn't go off.
secure all of downstairs like we just did.
All right, thanks again everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead and leave a comment. I'm not gonna ask for your subscription, we're gonna earn that. And share this with as many people as you like. It really does help us out a lot. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Shout out to our newest sponsor, Ray's Retail Meats. We're excited to announce that they have joined us, and we're still looking for more sponsors as this season continues. If any businesses are interested in supporting these great players, get a hold of Chris at Tactical Tag Yakima.
Yeah, no. Wait, no, I thought you had to hold it, then shoot it.
Should we just go like, can we go
And then you
in
shoot
green
it.
spawn?
Okay.
Is green spawn a good spot? Should we just hold both directions?
You have to hold it or sit in the
Okay.
spot.
Hey, you heard what he said. We can be meat shields, but we have to be shooting at someone. So if I'm planting, we have 3. We had 3 people sit in front of me and then shoot. I specifically asked about it because I knew someone else was going to do it. He said it's okay if people are
behind the table on blue side upstairs?
shooting fire. He said that's what people should do. Is people should get in front of the diffuser and return fire at people. He said that's fine.
Let's just say 3
You're out of medic?
family or something, and
Oh.
so they're having fun. I'm like,
Well, we
hey,
already
I want
won, so you just use them
as a
anytime you
team,
want.
just like murdering each other. So it'll be like, okay, me versus all 3 of you, or me versus all 4 of you, whatever. And I'm like, I always choose green side, and I always just.
But we'll see. It depends on where we spawn, but yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna go play
So you
mirror.
got either a stairway or you have the 2 lanes.
If they don't play mirror, we're good enough to where we can
But
adapt.
like if you do start down over here, so that's the downside of once you get up there and you get established. But you have to get established.
So let's plan on using 1 death.
So we start
to
down here and we have to work our way
figure out where it is.
plant it.
Yeah, it's always,
And then-
you always start with I mean, you do have a grenade.
Oh, so
It would drop down.
Yeah, but no, it depends on where they plant. Yeah, yeah. So they'll be opposite.
Why don't we plant it before the round starts?
No. All right. So I need a decision 15 seconds. I need a decision of where you're putting it.
Let's go green stairs to the left side, like right here, or right side over there, or right behind the spot. Can we do that?
And then white plants are running in, and then do it to increase our KDA.
Behind the barrels. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Barrels upstairs. Which side? Which side?
This side.
Left side behind
Yeah.
barrels. Who's bomb?
But no, I think
Yeah,
we're
he's
fine.
got a one-handed.
Let's just use our first. Try not to die more than once trying to find where it is. If you die, I didn't know you were upstairs. I called for everyone to come downstairs, so I was wondering. I didn't. I know. Well, I finished Moon for you though, at least.
Right. So you guys are starting.
Well, I thought everyone was downstairs because when I called, I was like, "Hey, everyone, let's go downstairs." But I didn't realize you died and had to respawn.
Oh, so
you
we
got
have to
stuck there.
activate it?
Well, because all 5 were upstairs. The
it
whole
just
point of
got
the
started.
original plan was to drag people up. Yeah.
We're defending a deactivated bomb, and they lost.
Where you guys gonna plant?
Oh my gosh.
At that point, what you do is you just leave them alone.
You're not supposed to tell me.
We've already lost.
Yeah, but
Good luck.
it's a fight to the end. So where are we? Green side? Downstairs? Huh? No, they're upstairs. It has to be upstairs, yeah. No, I think we pushed.
Moonshiners.
It has to be upstairs. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's, us 3, we fight for the stairs.
To the best of my knowledge, Blue Cheese has already taken the set. However, this will be an exhibition match played for statistics. Looks like Wind Brother is going to get sniped straight off the bat. Bob the Gray taking pot shots at a few more members of Moonshiners as they charge up the stairs. Bob the Gray is on a rampage, just running through Moonshiner's team. Mr. Moon, leading a charge, is unfortunately knocked out.
Drop the bomb! Yeah.
With all players on Moonshiners missing a life, Moonshiners only have 2 lives each to complete their objective now. The terrorists are given 2 minutes to plant. Moonshiners have about 1 minute left to show us what they can do and plant the bomb. Unfortunately, multiple members of Moonshiners are going to go down again. 4 members now on their second death. Blue Cheese showing absolute control of the situation from the SWAT position.
Yeah, I need it.
On the green side of the map to boot.
It's not active.
Blue Cheese, definitely a fearsome opponent.
Watch behind!
Bob the Gray creeping around the right-hand side, looking for a kill. Sees nobody. Maybe somebody circling around to the blue corner. Could have been a teammate. Mr. Moon now leading a flank down the right-hand stairs at the ammo box. Isn't going to find anybody or is looking to respawn, unfortunately, because they are dead. Theron having been eliminated for a 3rd time, and Nate the Great having been eliminated for a 3rd time, are now no longer playing. Wind Brother is going to receive their 3rd death. Awesome Possum low on HP on their last life, barely clinging on. Mr. Moon low on HP as well and on their last life.
Not dead yet.
Both remaining members of Moonshiners clinging on to life. Blue Cheese looking to clean up.
Bottom green stairs!
Mr. Moon is going to go down. Awesome Possum, the snipers remaining.
Chuck is dead!
It's going to take a miracle to clutch this against Blue Cheese, but anything is possible, I suppose.
I'm gonna go down.
Bob the Gray looking for the remaining member of Moonshiners. They know that they've won at this point. The battlefield is eerily quiet.
Man.
Bob the Gray is going to run directly into Awesome Possum and be knifed. Wow. That happened directly outside of the casting booth. I saw that with my own eyes. There's a couple seconds of delay before it happens on the stream, and I'm able to comment on it. Wow, that was impressive. I think both players were a little bit surprised there. Awesome Possum looking to clutch this up on their last life, the last remaining player of Moonshiners.
Just sniper.
1 minute and 15 seconds remaining to destroy every remaining player of Blue Cheese multiple times. Queso Fresco has been eliminated for some time now, but it definitely looks like it's going to go to Blue Cheese, and it does. Awesome Possum is going to go down, and this set is going to go to Blue Cheese.
Don't spawn, Wiz. Come back.
Everybody is dead, and this set is going to go to Blue Cheese. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are going to go ahead and give a couple moments to our sponsors while we look for somebody to interview. All right, everybody, and we are back, and I am joined today by WizKid, Bob the Gray, and Saprodium. Let's go ahead and talk about that last match. What a win. Another win under your belt. Good job, guys.
Yeah, it was a fun game. It was competitive.
How do you feel about that?
Most of the games have been pretty fun and competitive in the end. Like they may on the scoreboard seem like that, but it's just we're just really experienced, and we've been versing kind of newer teams. Like Infra-Red's game was really close. I didn't play in that one, but against the newer teams, they all have the firepower and they all have the aim and the accuracy to be a top team. They just need some practice and experience.
So then, I wanted to ask you guys if you had any tips for newer teams that are aspiring to be at the top, at the highest level of play where you guys are at. What is the easiest thing you can do to improve your game?
Come into practice.
Yeah.
I think me, Connor, and Blue Cheese, I think we've put in hundreds of hours of coming in and practicing during the league and getting team synergy and stuff like that. So that's a big thing, is team synergy, knowing when to the ebb and flow of the team. If someone's getting pushed, we rotate for that team, and then we go back to our original positions. It just takes practice.
So then what we saw there was, I don't want to call it a bit of an elementary schooling, but it was really Blue Cheese just doing what it does best. And maybe you could explain to your viewers a little bit better than I can what that entails. What strategy did you guys employ to take down Moonshiners this round?
Oh, no, period.
I guess the strategy this time was, after the first game was a 4v5, so we were just going to go in and play normally. But after the second, we figured out that the sniper is a god. So
he's pretty good.
Yeah, we decided to switch up our strategy of play defensive, play back, and play cross shots. So we let them come into us, and so sniper could never get a line on us.
Right.
And that helped a lot. But yeah, because we know Moonshine is very aggressive, so they're going to push without their sniper, and we'll just be able to wait for them and cross shot them once they come.
So then after the sniper nerf in the last season, we definitely saw snipers start to see a dip in performance in between seasons 1 and 2. Between seasons 2 and 3, snipers have definitely seen an improvement in their performance. Do you think that's what do you think that? What do you attribute that to? Especially since the map's gotten a lot more dense, or I feel that the map has gotten more dense.
Connor, you go back.
I don't want to be in here. You pulled me in here.
Oh, but sniper, I think, is really good this season because of the density. It's not as open. Before, it was a lot easier to know where someone was, but with so many different line of sights now, because of the density change, it makes sniper a lot more volatile, because he can just pop up anywhere, take a shot off. And with the knife buffs, I think sniper is even stronger now. It's probably one of the better guns, and the better classes at least, just with holding a line.
It definitely feels a lot scarier to push a sniper now, knowing that they can instantly kill you a lot more consistently from close range. Yeah, let's get some words in from WizKid, because WizKid had an awesome game. You went a couple rounds there, you did insane. I think you had one round where you went
14 and 5.
14 and 5, yeah.
Could have been better.
Could have been better, and knowing you, it could have. Let's talk about your strategy a little bit. Maybe if you had a tip out there for any aspiring pistol players.
I don't know.
What makes you good?
Knowing how to aim down sights. That's my only tip.
Learn
to aim down sights and not ADS with the gun.
I think a big thing with Wiz is he's really good at movement too. With pistol, movement is a big thing.
Right.
And
Have good movement.
Yeah. Always changing his position and keeping the enemy on their toes. He's able to get the first shot almost every time. And with a pistol, if you get the first shot, most of the time you'll win.
Right. And for the viewers at home, the pistol is incapable of landing shots on targets further than 15 feet away, so the movement is just so important in being able
I
to
can
close.
snipe with the pistol.
Close
and
scan.
kills people.
Yeah.
All it does is 20 damage, but it's still.
Yeah, I think it does 25.
Not 20.
actually. Oh, it does do 20.
Assault does 25.
Oh, okay. But, I mean, an impressive performance nonetheless, and the med kit is extremely dangerous. I mean, used properly, it effectively doubles the health of your entire team. Like, what else can we say? If you have good timing, I mean, that's half of playing pistol, I feel, is having that timing and that game sense, knowing when to get that med kit. You know, and WizKid, you demonstrate that excellently. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to add before we get into the next
I
game?
think that's another big thing for new teams is medkits. Learning how to use medkits and rotating for that and playing off the medkits is huge for
Right,
success.
playing as a unit and playing cohesively as a team is definitely important when it comes to playing at the highest level. That being said, the next round is getting ready to start, so we're going to have to conclude this interview. Thank you everybody for joining us, and we are going to go ahead and transition over to the gameplay at this time. It looks like we have Infra-Red versus OP Remnant.
I guess we have to wait till it says anyway. All right, I'm gonna go right. Talk it up. Where are they at? Left side.
And again, we do not have the correct names up there at this time. We're going to get that squared away as soon as possible. It looks like it is both of the pistol players squaring off against each other. So we are going to see envy this for Infra-Red. And it looks like a rifle player for OP Remnant. For Operation Remnant.
It didn't get me. Okay, now you do that. There we go. Talk, guys, no one's talking. Contact right side. What?
Health regeneration.
Again, the first 2 rounds of any league set are going to be a standard team deathmatch round. That means that the players are just going to be playing their classes as intended. It is a 5v5. Whoever can get the most kills in 8 minutes is going to take the win. The sniper has a knife that is capable of an insta-kill. The shotgunner is going to carry a grenade that they can use once per round to decimate the enemy team with some luck and timing. And the pistol, perhaps most importantly of all, is carrying a med kit with 20 charges that can heal their team to full health with a few second delay. Just over 2 minutes into the round, a little bit of some slower paced gameplay. It looks like Infra-Red is just barely pulling ahead of OP Remnant. Brutorian gonna find themselves in a gunfight in the right lane. Unsure if they secure the kill. Envy this holding a long angle with the pistol. A little bit risky. It's very much testing the limits of the pistol's range. If I were the pistol player in that situation, I would definitely be concerned about whether or not my hits would register. Brutorian, however, is going to hold down the door on their own spawn, waiting for an opportunity to push up. Infra-Red doing a great job with an early 13-0 lead in the first half versus Operation Remnant. But that's only a team fight and a half of difference, and Operation Remnant has proven that they have what it takes. Infra-Red is a deadly team, however, and they have plenty of tricks up their sleeve, I'm sure, that they could pull out against Operation Remnant. Little bit of an uphill battle here for Remnant, but with 4 minutes left in the match, anything could happen. Gavin is meat from Infra-Red off to a flawless start with 3 kills and 0 deaths. Taking a look here at Brutorian on the right-hand side. Looks to have spotted an enemy, but with their shotgun, or with their submachine gun, they were unable to reach them as they were too far away. Brutorian laying down fire on that doorway, that pocket over there in that center room is extremely dangerous. Envy this is hanging out in that middle room against the wall that Brutorian just decided to take cover against. Brutorian now circling around is going to find Envy this, and they're going to exchange gunfire. Envy this needs to reload. Brutorian is getting sent back. Envy this collecting the ammo pickup at a perfect time. Envy this hanging out at the ammo with some teammates. Brutorian pushed up to the right side green window. Envy this is going to run into them in no time here. Operation Remnant in trouble. Multiple teammates taking hits. Brutorian returning fire just a little bit, but it's not going to be enough for now. Infra-Red hanging on to their lead over Operation Remnant, but since the halfway point, Remnant has held their ground and Infra-Red has not gained any more of a lead. Johnny Hopkins for Operation Remnant with 4 kills and 1 death. Doing a great job on the assault. Looks like Brutorian's camera is going to freeze while they are waiting for ammo in just a few minutes. Hopefully that will be back for now. Envy this pushing around the left-hand side. Going to find themselves at the ammo waiting for a push. Brutorian on the right-hand side posted up, or on the left-hand side posted up, laying shots on Infra-Red members trying to flank around their right-hand side. Brutorian's in danger now if they don't recognize that push. Multiple members of Infra-Red pushing in now. 2 members of Operation Remnant are going to fall. Make that 3. Brutorian has to hold back this gigantic push. And it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, Brutorian's going to fall as well, and Infra-Red is going to widen the gap that is their lead. They are all posted up in that center room in a new position that, frankly, I've never seen before in the league. Operation Remnant holding their own in their spawn now, but it's not going to be enough. 1 minute and 15 seconds left, and they're running out of time to clutch this match. Envy this is going to circle back and wait for a respawn. Brutorian on the left-hand side, paying attention to that hallway. Some shouting, some players in trouble. Unfortunately, it looks like Brutorian will be tagged out from an unknown direction. Envy this going to respawn and push up now through that middle doorway. That wall is a little bit of a trap, a bit of a dangerous position to be in if you're on blue team. Envy this is going to be looking to get out of that position as fast as possible, or maybe circle around to the right-hand side. There's no easy cover to retreat to from that wall that Envy this is posted up in. However, Envy this's camera is going to freeze. Brutorian now circling around to their own spawn and waiting to respawn. 10 seconds left in the match. Infra-Red up 34 to OP Remnant 6, and Infra-Red is going to take round 1. In round 2, OP Remnant is definitely going to need to change its strategy in order to take down Infra-Red, a team with significantly more veterancy. OP Remnant, of course, being shorthand for Operation Remnant, a rookie team to the league this season. However, with Johnny Hopkins putting out numbers like 7 kills and 3 deaths versus a team like Infra-Red, you know, Operation Remnant is definitely showing some promise already.
I don't understand how we didn't stop that. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Well, the night is still young.
We're going to go ahead and go over the team deathmatch rules real quick. It is just head-to-head. The team with the most kills wins. Each 5-player team must have 1 assault, sniper, demo, and medic. The sniper is going to have a knife capable of insta-killing any member of the enemy team. The demolition packs a grenade able to eliminate the entire enemy team at once with some timing and skill, but unfortunately it can only be used once per round. The medic will have a med kit and that has 20 charges for use throughout the entire set. Unlimited respawns. All respawns are active. A kill will be worth 2 points and subtract 1 point from the player who died, making each kill worth a 3-point swing. That being said, we're going to give a little bit of time to our sponsors before we get into the next match, seeing as how the players are still gearing up. Again, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and I'm not going to ask for your subscription. We'll earn it. I'd like to thank everybody who volunteered their time to make this happen. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I'd like to thank our newest sponsor, Ray's Retail Meats. Thank you for joining us as a sponsor, and we are still looking for more sponsors as this season continues. If any businesses are interested in supporting these great players, get a hold of Chris at Tactical Tag Yakima. And it looks like the match start tone has sounded and the players are moving towards their spawns. We are going to give you their audio here as they formulate their plans.
Yes, I'm going to say they're going to have probably 3 in L. Yeah, so and that's fine.
I'm just saying, be aware of it.
You can't shoot across though.
I think I might as well.
So should we? Okay, we'll see how you guys want to do originally. Go. Yeah. If you guys can't make that shot, call because they're going there. You know they're going. Pistol going right. I tried to kick it away. Yeah. Right here, right here. 2 right here. Pistol half wall.
All right, in 1 minute in Infra-Red with only a 2-point lead, a 3-point lead on Operation Remant. That's equivalent to 1 kill.
Go down on the knee. We'll go at the same time. You are?
A little bit of a slower game being played here. Brutorian finding a little bit of trouble on the left-hand side. Envy this pushing up on their left as well.
Yeah, where was he?
Looks like they're finding at least one target. Testing the range of the pistol there. Brutorian respawning again. Going to find another angle of attack. Envy this. Challenging down that entire hallway, but as a pistol player myself, I can tell you that is dodgy as you are at the very, very edge of the pistol range there. More contact down the hallway. Brutorian, of course, finding themselves in a little bit of a difficult position, are going to get tagged out and sent back. Infra-Red looking pretty good 2 minutes into the round with a 13-5 or 13 to -5 early lead.
2L.
Brutorian now with an eye on that left flank, just waiting for Infra-Red to make a push. Gonna catch out Envy this in that hallway for a little bit of damage. Envy this circling back around now to their own ammo box to the left side. Brutorian unfortunately finds himself back at spawn again. 1 and 4, not having the best game. Infra-Red doing a great job of keeping Operation Remnant under control. 5 minutes left in the match, though. Anything could happen. Operation Remnant is about 3 team wipes away from pulling this back.
2-0.
I'd like to welcome any new viewers to the stream. If you like what you see, go ahead and leave us a comment and a like. If you have any questions for the players after the match, we do in fact conduct a post-match interview, and we will be asking the players questions. So if you have a question you would like to ask the players, leave it in the comments section, and we'll try to get as many of those as we can.
Who needs help?
Brutorian gonna find themselves in a little bit of trouble battling somebody at the forward flank. Envy this push up to OP Remnants. Or sorry, Envy this in their own at their own ammo box, holding down a longer angle. Infra-Red going for a little bit of a slower game, it looks like, but it's paying off, not playing as aggressively as before. OP Remnant, Operation Remnant, struggling a little bit, keeping Infra-Red under control, as most teams do. Infra-Red is an incredibly good team. But Operation Remnant, as a rookie team, is showing some promise as well, and the fact that they're doing even as well as they are against Infra-Red is a statement in and of itself. Brutorian pushing up the right-hand side now, conversing with a teammate briefly. Envy this, rotating back around to the center room, trying to hold down that middle window. Taking a look over at Brutorian, finding some trouble on the right-hand side, but it's not going to end well for them. Brutorian taken out very quickly from what appears to be a sniper bullet. Envy this healed up now, healing up a teammate. Gavin is in the meantime. Shout out to Gavin for having no deaths so far, contributing no points to OP Remnant's total.
Two back right. You know what? You want to do some crazy again this way? Sneaky and fast. Here we go.
Envy this in a pretty good defensive location. Watching as a couple of teammates push up towards blue team spawn. Brutorian gonna find himself in a little bit of a difficult position, pushing himself up to the blue team's ammo box, into the center pocket. Gonna find all sorts of free damage on the Infra-Red team members. Looking around there before being tagged out themselves, unfortunately. Unable to confirm very many kills, just putting out tons of damage. That's a problem that the SMG tends to suffer with at range. Suffer from.
There's two coming now. Down in the corner.
Envy this in the center pocket now, keeping an eye on that far corner of blue spawn. It could be a trap for green players trying to push up through that area. Looking at Gavin is meet with some excellent movement.
Talk to me.
Hanging out now in the center. For STW chilling. Brutorian hanging out in that corner now, being watched by Envy this. Both of their weapons relatively short range. Brutorian keeping a low profile so as not to be shot by Envy this. Envy this, if you notice, their med kit is yellow. They are running a little bit low on med packs. If they knew how far ahead they were, I imagine they would be saving them just a little bit more. With 20 seconds left, Operation Remnant has no chance of coming back this round, unfortunately, and they are going to be taken down in the second round as well. And we will move on to the search and destroy rounds.
Good job.
Gosh darn it. 42. I'll take that 42% accuracy though. Or maybe I was looking at the wrong one, but it felt like that to me.
No. I was able to.
Oh, 20, I got wounds. That's low though.
Guys,
30 plus.
just roll it. 3 lives gets the job done. We got a terrorist team and we got a SWAT team. We'll have infra-red terrorists and overrun SWAT to start. Now.
All right, let's go ahead and take a moment here to get into the search and destroy rules. For those of us who are unfamiliar, it is going to be a SWAT versus terrorist style game mode. Each player on these 5-player teams must run a different gun class. Terrorists must successfully plant the bomb within 2 minutes and see it through a 3-minute detonation. I believe they are going to have only 5 minutes to do that, so they have 2 minutes to plant. And the bomb timer is 3 minutes. If they plant after the 2 minutes, the bomb timer will not have enough time to run through. Each player is going to get 3 lives, making this a more methodical game mode. Terrorists are going to spawn farthest from the predetermined plant site, and SWAT will spawn the next furthest. The terrorists do have the option before the game to converse and decide their strategies and decide where they are going to plant the bomb. If the bomb transport dies, they must set the bomb down immediately, and if they respawn, they're able to come back and pick it up and plant the bomb later. This is going to be a very interesting game mode. We see all sorts of different types of strategies with modes like this, especially since the introduction of the 3 and 4 life rule. The game mode has gotten extremely frenetic. In some cases, it gets extremely fast, and in other cases, it slows down quite significantly. Players are either extremely careful about how many lives they have, or if they use a brute force rushing strategy. These are typically the 2 strategies that we see evolve for game modes like this, but there is still tons of room for development. We are only in Season 3, and I'm excited to see what becomes of this. That being said, we are going to go ahead and transfer over to the player cams. It should only be a couple more minutes before they get back into this, and I'm sure that the referees are currently going over the rules with them as well, so you may hear it again from them.
That makes sense.
Now, on the ground, hang it up to do it, or do it, or you gotta keep it on the ground?
Yeah, just keep it. Yeah.
So you guys have a question as to how this works?
Only one person can carry it.
No, one starts with it.
Oh, okay.
Down.
Then another person can pick it up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always been that.
And is it 3 or 4? 3 lives.
Now, I'll be around the next site to help out both teams. Alright. And then the rest will be spawns. The terrorist team that is here at the main site will start furthest distance away from the site possible. Okay. The SWAT team will start the second furthest distance away from the site. Does that make sense? Okay. So you guys are gonna hang out here. Let's start strategy, everything up for your lives. To use scenario, we're gonna take it outside and we're gonna come up with a plan.
We're gonna go ahead and fix that echo. Sorry about that little bit of feedback there while the players are in the prep room. We've figured out a temporary solution for that for the time being.
We want to put our in the same spot we normally do. Yeah, because then we'll start up there. So right here. Well, no, it has to be in the middle.
Oh, so they're right now they're deciding where they're going to try to put it.
They're deciding where the train tracks are.
So normally we put it right there.
Okay.
And then they're going to try and take
You know, we put it there and we normally have it start up there. Normally. Okay. Do we agree with that? Then we'll buy the ammo too.
Yeah, someone will
Well,
start
they can see it this way.
and if we kill that person,
Then
they
it drops
drop
right
it.
And we
We're
can
not allowed
only
to
spawn
touch
from one
it
spot,
unless
right?
it's ours.
It's on top of us.
Yeah.
I know.
So I
But they
assume
can
we
see if they
probably
come
can't
downstairs,
move
like
it
see it
ever.
if they
We just
come down the stairs,
Only
they'll
time we
see
can
that.
touch it is to
So your
deactivate
best bet's
the
there.
triangle.
So I have a feeling that they're going to try and push as a group
Gavin.
to get it there because that's how they have the best chance of picking off stragglers on the way. So that might be useful right at the beginning. I don't know.
This is another good spot because then you can really peek down and shoot at
We win both these two. He's got to look at
And I'm yellow, guys, so I
You guys
still
have
have
any thoughts on
5 and
what we should do
10
different
heals.
than last
So
game?
use them.
We don't know.
So let's get in a row. Zach's going first. I mean, Gavin's going first. Zach, then then I'll go. Then H. You're gonna get to your corner. Watch your mirror.
They spawn furthest
Watch your time, guys.
and you guys spawn the
Upstairs. They start upstairs.
So we don't know if they're going upstairs or downstairs.
Okay.
You guys are spawning upstairs.
So you're just gonna run. Just lay it down straight.
That team starts with it.
And we're just gonna go. Watch what your time's at. Oh.
Operation Remnant in a little bit of a tough spot here. Having to play SWAT straight off the bat means that they're literally fighting
So
for the set here. They're fighting to defend the site. They're going to have to find the planned location for the bomb plant, which once the referees are informed of the location for the bomb plant prior to the match beginning, it cannot be changed. Once the SWAT are aware of where that is, they're going to have to find that location and defend it as best they can.
Okay. You guys go down.
So after we get it set,
If you see
why don't
the
you come
bomb,
around,
talk it
because
up.
then you can be right there behind them. Okay, guys, where are we at?
You're gonna go down, you're only go right, okay?
Well, why does he help
I
us
think we should secure
set
down
it,
there
then
no
he can
matter
rotate
what.
around.
Here we go.
And we are off to round one. Envy this, and the rest of Infra-Red are going to charge straight down the stairs, flanking directly down the left-hand side. They're going to take a couple of casualties on the bottom. Or OP Remnant is going to take a couple casualties on the bottom straight away. Infra-Red fires back with Remnant fires back with a couple kills of their own, but Infra-Red is going to clean up 3 members of OP Remnant in total, and lose 3 of theirs in return. OP Remnant now in the lead. Brutorian with 2 kills and 0 deaths. Johnny Hopkins with a kill and Sky Devil with a kill as well.
I'm gonna try to rotate
Brutorian pushing down the stairs now.
Is it set?
Looking for a kill, doesn't find anything. Looking to play the shotgun peek strats. Envy this, exchanging gunfire with somebody in the window. With the pistol's range, it is tough to hit targets inside of the window like that, and I think Envy this just learned that the hard way. They're going to respawn. Brutorian now exchanging shots with somebody on the bottom of the stairs, maybe? Or maybe just looking for a target. Nonetheless, another team fight happens just outside of the casting booth here. Outside of view of the cameras.
No.
Multiple players now circling around into Brutorian's vision. Envy this is watching all of this happen from their helmet cam. Unable to do too much with the pistol at this range, but they're in a solid defensive position. Brutorian holding down an interesting spot, finding some more damage with a submachine gun. Just able to spray down anybody entering that wide field of view there that the stairs provides. Envy this having to rotate back up to respawn, but that is death number 3, and they are going to be done. Multiple other team members fall downstairs directly outside of the casting booth to Brutorian. As he rips through Blue Spawn downstairs, Brutorian just demolishing
What's that?
Infra-Red.
They should win this.
An excellent performance from the submachine gun player of OP Remnant. Envy this, unfortunately, having to wait in spawn for the rest of their team. Only one player of Infra-Red remains, and that is Fear, with 3 lives left. Fear could very well clutch this, but they have to make a significant amount of kills. OP Remnant, Operation Remnant, doing an excellent job of reining in Infra-Red, contrary to how the match started. They went and turned it around.
That's how I died.
It can't be hidden.
Okay.
Just go look for it. It can't be hidden.
Go.
It does look like Infra-Red did get the bomb planted though, and Operation Remnant is running out of time to find it and disarm it. However, Infra-Red only has 1 player left with 1 life. Are they going to be able to do it?
I would just try to go around the backside. I think the game
Operation Remnant looking around, desperately searching for the bomb.
The time doesn't just stop.
That's it, dude.
Deactivated it, and it looks like Operation Remnant able to take down Infra-Red in round 3. Search and destroy, able to disarm the bomb that Infra-Red planted. Operation Remnant holding their own as SWAT. Shout out to Brutorian for having an excellent game with a couple of excellent plays. That honestly, that game rode on.
You guys gotta make sure you're listening and stuff like that.
Good job, guys.
From the beginning, I should have ran over that side.
They were just so everyone was aware, like Victoria was going looking under Daddy and like under the Jeep, like starting to tear stuff, like looking in closets, and I'm like, where is it? It's in the open. Like, I was trying to let him remind him that hey, it's got to be in the open. I just didn't want him like going through everything. So there was 20 seconds left to detonation.
Good job, Kyle.
What?
What a great game from Brutorian. That flank at the end. Downstairs, just outside of the casting booth, I watched Brutorian come around down those stairs and devastate Infra-Red. Very interesting game. And again, it shows Operation Remnant is here to win, and they are able to take down Infra-Red, and they are able to tango with the greats.
Okay, so you guys understand the game now? Yes. So now you guys got to decide where to plant the bomb. And just like I was explaining to you, it's got to be like in an open area that is accessible, right? Without moving something, without being under something. All right.
Game mode. Last
We're
charge.
blue, so we're placing it under green.
What? No, you choose anywhere in the course.
Oh,
Okay,
So no, yeah, you threw that grenade in there, and I was like,
Can we
perfect.
defend that the best?
I was like, go deactivate it. Go deactivate it. You had no idea it was right there, right where you threw the grenade.
Like,
Threw the grenade.
So where would that be?
what? We need to give him one way to go. Do you have any ideas? Stairs.
No, I
Does that
can't.
work?
I can't give you
Stairs.
any ideas. You can't put it on the stairs.
You can't put it on the stairs.
No, that's a safety issue.
Put it on the top of the stairs?
Yeah, I think that up here would be.
Not on the Jeep. You can put it next to
on the
it.
ground.
Yeah, so the bomb was
That's
right
not
over
good.
there.
Don't talk too loud, I guess.
The bomb was over there, but I saw.
Oh, we can
I saw it clearing.
So, okay, so this is what I'm gonna just so you guys haven't played this scenario before, right? And some people on the camera might be like, you're giving them way too much hints. Remember that, and it's the same thing with capture the flag. People have an issue of like the flag is right here. Okay, guys, let's surround the flag and let's protect it from there. No, you want to protect it from a vantage point where you have eyes on it, where if you die, you can respawn quickly.
Sorry about that. It does look like we had Envy This's camera on mute. However, this has been addressed.
This way, and there's a wall.
Apologize for the inconvenience.
It would just hit the
They
wall.
know what quadrant
they threw it in the L this way, so it's stuck. So I came around and I got down on my knees trying to block it from him because he was
So that means they're going to start up here. Because we have to get it here.
It was already set?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because of that reason, they'll try and kind of.
Oh, see, that's stupid because I kept running in trying to activate it. So we need to know that. Oh yeah, because him and I just kept running in there.
You hit the button, it tells you if you're deactivating or activating. So that's how we need to pay attention to that too.
Well, when we died from the grenades, it was a matter of
it was more just than unexpected. Yeah. So they're going to start up there. Sure. I'm up for trying.
We need to talk. If you find it, holler. So we all know where it's at.
Which we might be able to.
Right on that side.
Let's end it here, guys.
Yeah, in the hole.
Let's try that. Okay.
Let's go.
Yes, all right, guys. Which hall? Okay.
In this quadrant.
I was dogging. I had back here like twice.
A little more our side.
I didn't push here twice. And I held that stairs. They didn't want to come down these stairs, so then they start coming down these ones. The only problem is they would get it perfectly level where their headband was, but they could still see me shoot where I couldn't shoot them back.
Yeah, I saw an SMG too. I was like,
Yeah, he was the one that
that's when the grenade. I was like this.
Should I just stay behind you guys this time and just have it held as we encounter them at the beginning? Okay.
If we do it in like the hallway over there,
Okay.
then we get it.
So I'm gonna come behind you guys. I'm gonna have it held once we. So hopefully.
Here. That would get you guys downstairs, Blue. That's the thing.
Well, it's gonna be opposite. Yes.
I personally like those.
That's right.
Because it's 15 seconds, right? Or is it 10? This to go. Okay, no, this.
We have to get it here. Then activate.
5? Okay.
And then protect it for 3 minutes. And you got to get it here within the first 2 minutes, or else you don't win. All right. So we good, guys? We're good. All right. Who's your bomb carrier? Who's starting with it?
I don't quite understand.
You gotta have. That means you can't shoot.
Well, you can shoot one hand, but yeah, I guess you're not supposed
He's
to.
got a assault rifle in.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, so let's do that.
Let's not just run
If
out.
you die, you can set it down. Somebody else can pick it up if they want it. All right.
Okay, so we're starting down.
Can they SMG shoot one-handed?
What?
So I literally came around that corner, Zach. And I literally came back, and that's when you were like, "Hey, hey, you're one hit."
I killed her every night. I just ran.
I did. He was standing on this stairway coming up.
Right here.
Well, and we died. And what's stupid is we died probably 2 times each trying to reactivate the fucking thing.
Downstairs, green.
Right when we start, get everyone upstairs and just push it. And all you guys stay there. I'm gonna be on the stairs, okay?
Could I go right and try to snipe people off because they're gonna see us going over?
I think that's fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to stay upstairs.
So I died, you grabbed it, so you.
It's a downstairs blue.
So the 3 of us.
So we're, I mean green. So they're gonna be.
We're both downstairs, so it's gonna be upstairs. Because I guarantee you.
So go to your normal side.
They're probably gonna guarantee to try and get a response because then they're only 1 second.
I'll never see me on the backside of that.
It might be.
It's off.
So the thing is, it might be. Listen, it might
So
be.
smooth.
Somewhere up in the
Okay. He's gonna come with us halfway and stop on the stairs.
Gonna try to roll.
So you can shoot under.
Okay. Okay, we're going this way, right?
Yeah.
So follow.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna come behind you.
All right, and we are off. Round 4 of Search and Destroy. Infra-Red versus Operation Remnant. This is the final round. We're going to see if Operation Remnant is able to come back against Infra-Red. Infra-Red, however, off to an early lead. Picking up a few kills against Operation Remnant. Operation Remnant able to fire right back, though.
Watch out. Dead. Heal up, guys.
Infra-Red appears to be stabilizing, placing a med kit. They may have planted the bomb already or be preparing to. Or OP Remnant may be preparing to plant the bomb, that is.
Watch your lives, guys.
As the SWAT, slower gameplay ensures that you win the battle of attrition against the attackers. However, they could unknowingly plant the bomb without you being there if you play too slowly. Gavin is me, unfortunately, gonna go down. Fat Mama going down for the third time. Infra-Red already down a player. Operation Remnant down a player as well. Sky Devil going down for the third time. Operation Remnant, most of their players are down to 1 life remaining. Infra-Red looking pretty healthy. However, Emmy, this is going to go down to low HP, very low HP. Things are looking dangerous for Infra-Red now. However, Operation Remnant is going to lose that next team fight. And unfortunately, it's down to just Sloan Ketter to see if they can get it done. But one sniper versus an entire enemy team twice over. Things are not looking good for Operation Remnant, and it definitely looks like Infra-Red is going to get this round. If Infra-Red wins this, they will take the set, and we will move to match number 3. Operation Remnant, however, not totally out of this. Unfortunately, we don't have their helmet cam, but it looks like they're putting damage on Infra-Red's players.
I know.
STW is going to go down. Sloan Ketter able to snag another kill using hit and run tactics. I see. Unfortunately, as Sloan Ketter runs directly past the casting booth, they are going to go down, and that is going to be the end of the round. That is all players killed. As soon as the players realize this, the round will end. And that is it, everybody. Infra-Red is going to take down Operation Remnant in week 3 of the Tactical Tag League. Let's go ahead and focus on our next match. Which I know that we are excited to get into, but first we are going to find a couple of people to do an interview. We're just going to go ahead and transition over to our sponsors. Again, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and not going to ask this for the subscription. We're going to earn that. And share with as many people as you like. Definitely go visit the website at Tactical Tag Yakima. And we will be right with you in just a couple of minutes for an interview. All right, everybody, we are back, and I am joined by Infra-Red after their victory. How do you guys feel about that?
Felt like it was good.
Nice.
I mean, there's still always practice to be had.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you guys, I mean, that was a dominating performance. I know they took a round on you guys, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But early on, especially in the TDM rounds, you guys were just, I mean, that was an assertion of dominance. Let's talk about your strategy there a little bit. I don't really know if you guys pulled anything special out of your pockets for that, but was there any discussion before the match leading into it? How did you want to handle? How did you want to handle these guys?
Well, I mean, I guess there's always a little bit of discussion before every match. It's all team-based. Every team plays different. Like, we went from Blue Cheese, aggressive a team, then we went from another team that played downstairs mainly, and then this team, they pushed a lot of 3 and 4 together. So, I mean, it's just, trying to figure out what they're doing, kind of counteract it.
Okay, and Operation Remnant is their new team this season. And you guys, you are one of the teams with the most veterancy out of all the teams here. Some of the best players in the league. Do you have any tips that you would offer Operation Remnant? Anything that they could have done to beat you this match?
Well, just one thing that I've figured out. Instead of running like a 4-man group or running a group together, split off, you cover more ground. Because we had them in that group, we had them covered in all directions, and they just couldn't move out of that area because we had it covered.
Mm-hmm. So it's
really this is really like the third time playing together really, and they're doing good. I mean, not taking anything away from them.
They got the hustle.
They definitely got the hustle.
They come in and hustle.
And the TDM, their communication was actually better than I was expecting. I will admit that.
Actually, I think I heard them over talking us.
Operation Remnant is a team that is discussed here in the casting booth consistently as being a team that is a rookie team that shows an exceptional amount of promise in their teamwork and coordination. Would you guys agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So then let's talk about round 3 where they did get you. What happened there? What kind of fell apart? Because it did look like there was a little bit of an issue, maybe in like cohesion.
Yeah.
It was a lot of miscommunication. Teammates trying to activate when it was already activated.
They had
no
a very crucial
communication
grenade.
there.
They had a very crucial grenade that took out 3 of them.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And that it comes back to us going back to the drawing board, and yeah, we won, but there was a lot we learned today. And I mean, to be honest, if we play like that against Blue Cheese or these better teams, then we're not going to be able to run with them, and we know that. So we'll go back to the drawing board, and like he said, just communication. SCW and I died twice trying to activate it, but it was already activated, and every time we go in there, we die. So really, we shouldn't have been in that spot anyways. Just like when that grenade went off and got 3 of us, we shouldn't have never been there.
Right.
So I mean, that as a team, we just didn't talk, we didn't communicate, we just didn't play at our best, and they played good. I mean, not taking anything from them. Again,
so it's constantly just a battle to improve your game sense, and at this level, if you slip up even a little bit, they will capitalize on it. And a team like OP Remnant, Operation Remnant, coming in here and doing as well as they do, they're starting to be pretty scary. They're an intense team to look out for sure. And
quick learners too.
Mm-hmm.
Like going from not knowing the course hardly at all to finding some of those lanes, and so that helps them out.
Yeah, and so like moving on to this last round, where you guys did beat them. What did you change moving into the last round, as opposed to the previous round where they did beat you, where you didn't quite have the cohesion? What was the plan? Something worked in that last round. What was it?
I would say while we were waiting for them to pick a spot, the 5 of us got together and was like, all right, like, this is what happened. We need to definitely do better with this. We all had our game plan. We knew what we were doing right off the get, and that's just what we did. And where I personally would say the round 3, we had an idea, but once we got there, we kind of all just went different ways.
Right.
So it just comes everything has to deal with communication. It really does.
And then when we found out the bomb was upstairs, after that, it was just trying to control the stairs as best as we can. While I was peeking back, occasionally making sure they weren't trying to flank. Because they had a flank on us in TDM that was pretty big.
Right. And I mean, basically, you hit the nail on the head right there. Just watching for those flanks, and you guys played an exceptional game today. I mean, I know you guys might be a little bit disappointed with your performance, but I'm certain that nobody watching was. So, thank you for joining us today. Is there anything you wanted to add before we close out this interview?
And honestly, like as a team, like I feel like it was a good thing that we lost, because if you don't take those L's, like you might think you're unstoppable or you're this or that, but everybody can improve, and we're still trying to figure it out too. Bringing SCW back and bringing H on the team, like we're still trying to communicate and learn each other's how we all play. So we're still trying to figure out just like anybody else.
Yeah, and I love the new lineup, by the way. You guys look great out there, and you're doing great.
Thank you.
You guys work very, very well as a team. So, right on. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Flowstep. This has been Infra-Red. If you guys like what you see, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and share it with as many people as you like. It really does help us out a lot.
And if you want to come in with, if you're not in the league, come in, try and play, invite your friends. More people we can get, the better.
Yeah, anybody can come down here and do this. It's family friendly. It's a great time. Anybody 14 and over can sign up for the league.
Yep.
So it's awesome, and you can come in here, have a great time on the cameras, do the interviews. It's awesome. Thank you so
much. Get teams together for next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Next season.
Thank you so much to everybody who makes this possible, and thanks for going with the flow. All right. All right, the players need just a little bit more time to get ready before the match starts. We are looking forward to Rebel Scum versus Bad Batch. This is a match I've been looking forward to casting. Two teams. This is a good match. This is going to be a good match tonight. Looks like the players are going to be running a technical test real quick. That's going to give us a couple more minutes. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go over our team deathmatch rules. It's going to be head-to-head. The team with the most kills wins. Each 5-player team is going to have one assault, sniper, demo, and medic. The sniper will have a knife, the demolition will have a grenade, and the medic will have a med kit. It has 20 charges they have to budget throughout the entire round. Unlimited respawns. All respawns will be active. The game time is going to be 8 minutes. Each kill will be worth 2 points, and each death will subtract 1 point, making each kill worth a 3-point swing. With that being said, we are going to transition over to the players' helmet cams as soon as they are ready to head out, which it looks like they are not. So we're going to go ahead and head over to them anyway and give them a mute. If you haven't already and you like the content that we're putting out, again, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, or a subscription. That'd be awesome, and it really does help us out a lot. Thank you very much to our sponsors. And shout out to Ray's Retail Meats, who has joined us as our newest sponsor. We're still looking for more sponsors as this season continues. And if any businesses are interested in supporting these great players, get a hold of Chris at Tactical Tag Yakima. The players now moving towards their spawns. You're going to go ahead and unmute their headsets. We got Nug on the left cam and the engineer on the right cam. It looks like Nug
or blue cheese. So.
Or unfortunately those are switched. It is engineer on the left cam and Nug on the right cam. We're gonna go ahead and get that squared away.
Some booty. You guys do what you normally do.
I'm by Grant. I'm with Grant.
And we're off.
Just not good. 75.
Right down the lane.
Be careful. They're gonna wait for you to peek.
He's through the window.
He's already peeking. Good damage. 75 health.
Definitely looking for some slower, methodical gameplay tonight. Bad Batch pushing up the right-hand side already. Nug engaging in a gunfight. Gonna go ahead and get boxed down. It looks like forced to rotate back, but not dead yet. The engineer pushed up on the right-hand wall for green side. Is sniped and sent back. Nug posted up on that wall, a pretty dangerous position. If you get pushed when you are posted up on that wall, there's almost nowhere to retreat to. Nug likely knows this and is going to push forward into a safer position and finds an enemy player at the ammo box, boxing them down as fast as possible, but they have backup and Nug is sent back to spawn. Looking over at the engineer now, waiting for the ammo. Engineer is going to grab the ammo.
I'm going to try to get back with Justin.
Looking at a longer sight line. Not really going to find anything there with the shotgun. Maybe just looking to hold the center room down. Nug pushing up on the left-hand side now.
Jake over here. He's across, right across this way.
Grabs the ammo box, ready to advance, eyeing down the engineer's position. If engineer looks over that railing right now, they're going to see Nug, and there will be a gunfight ensuing. Engineer decides not to push into the room, pushes out into the hallway where multiple members of Bad Batch are lying in wait. Nug stops a push into the center room, while at the same time, engineer is forced back to spawn. Nug is doing a great job of holding down a defensive position. Bad Batch with a 8-0 lead over Rebel Scum. Rebel Scum needs only 3 kills to close the gap, but Bad Batch is going to widen it by 1 more, taking out Goose. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. This game could go anywhere. Frank the Tank for Rebel Scum, 2-0. Sniper, notoriously one of the more difficult classes to play, only possessing 75 hit points. Only 3 shots from the Assault is enough to take out the Sniper.
I got 30 health, I'm waiting.
Looking at both players here. Waiting for some action. It looks like both players taking their time, waiting to heal up. Nug looking for some cheeky peeks with the submachine gun. Probably looking to hold down those longer sight lines with the submachine gun's continuous fire. If you burst fire at the submachine gun, it can put down a lot of damage very, very quickly over a long period of time.
I'm overheating.
Engineer is engaging in a gunfight over at Blue spawn, pushes all the way into the spawn, past the stairs, and is sent back. Nug now at Blue ammo box is going to be challenged by a green player.
Damn, shoot. Get those fools.
Looks like Bad Batch is in control here for the time being with about half of the match left. Rebel Scum being down about 20 points means they need about 2 team wipes to close the gap. Shout out to Goose going 6-6, being a very involved player this game. And shout out to Nug over on Bad Batch for holding it down. We are getting the best gameplay through the helmet cam right now.
They're grouped up on the left. Did you get him?
It's not to say anything less of Engineer as they peek out into the hallway on the right-hand side, looking to formulate a push. It looks like they may have 1 or more players. Unfortunately, Engineer is going to need to rotate back as one of their players has died. Stacking up on that right doorway now.
He's right at the base, right at the base.
A grenade is out by Engineer. Unknown if it found any opponents. Bad Batch is going to solidify their lead even further, pushing 27-7 on the scoreboard. With only 3 minutes left, things are looking dangerous for Rebel Scum, who are going to need to play a little bit more aggressively if they want to see a win here. Nug now with a cheeky angle on those stairs. Unsure if they were able to find a kill there, but it's very likely. Nug with an impressive KD ratio of 8-2, showing Rebel Scum that they're here to win.
I should be good.
Engineer unfortunately having to wait and spawn again. Nug holding down their own spawn. Multiple members of Rebel Scum at the ammo box. Nug single-handedly holds it down. With only 40 HP left though, Nug is forced to rotate. Back down Blue stairs. Engineer sent back once again. Taking a look at Engineer here over on the left-hand side. They're going to push up the left-hand flank, finding a little bit of trouble. It looks like they took some damage, only 20. Gonna go ahead and peek around that wall again. Engineer already almost healed back up to full health. Multiple players on Rebel Scum beginning to retreat, but nobody is dead yet. Engineer's now pushed up into that forward pocket. It's a dangerous position if you are a green team and looking to push an advantage. Rebel Scum, with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, are able to make a comeback, but it is going to be tight. Bad Batch needs to hold their own here on Blue and just keep doing what they've been doing if they want to keep this lead secure. Rebel Scum needs to continue what they are doing now and push aggressively if they want to win. With only 1 minute left, they need a team fight now. Nug with an 11-4 KD ratio, definitely fitting the entire team in their backpack, doing a great job of holding it down. Rebel Scum able to catch back up just a little bit, 18-30, 19-31. Things are close, 18-33, 20-32, with just 30 seconds left. Only one team fight could decide the difference. Rebel Scum has no idea that the match only has 30 seconds left. The players have no idea that there are only 25 seconds left in the match. And the score is separated by less than a team fight. Nug is going to push up with the remainder of the team, finding a kill. They're going to push up incredibly aggressively through the right-hand side, cascading through the doorway. Unfortunately, that looks like nothing's going to come of that push. The players were too injured in the process, but with only 3 seconds left, that is going to be the match. And Rebel Scum almost come back from the jaws of defeat. Bad Batch needs to be a little bit more careful next time if they plan on closing this out easily.
Dude, Jake came up behind me and shot me down to 10 health before he realized who I was.
Let's get in there and see how it went.
Dang it, if I knew the match was going to be over in 10 seconds, I wouldn't have had you use a heal on me. Dang it. You know what would be helpful, though, is if one of us had a watch with a timer, so we knew how much time there was. What's that?
I didn't play out on it right when it happened, but you and the pistol in the doorway maybe a minute into the match. You guys were both in each other's faces.
Okay.
So I'm giving both of you a warning on that.
Okay. Alrighty, I'll make sure. Just too close, you said?
Just too close.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe. I killed him with a grenade. I have yet to use the grenade and not kill myself. What? Just every time I use the grenade, it somehow bounces off like 40 walls and kills me. It killed Gary this time too.
It did, it got me. Mine only bounced off 38 walls.
I got a warning from the ref. I got a warning from the ref.
Uh-oh. For what?
Getting too close to their pistol. Like we were too close. He got a warning too.
Okay.
Did we win?
Yeah. Yeah, we won.
Fuck yeah.
If you are interested in getting started for yourself or interested in learning how you could get involved with the tactical tag community and learning how you could get involved with laser tag, visit us at tacticaltag.com.
Alright guys, swap sides. Quit shooting your teammates, group. Keep shooting your teammates. That's totally fine. What? Oh my god, try doing that. Who was it? Is that about?
Yeah.
Moving into the next match, we are going to unmute all player mics.
And I noticed somebody kneeling down. I'm like, oh.
An interesting match.
Yeah, apparently me and Nick just got too close.
You want to stay downstairs?
I think if Bad Batch wants to take this one, they are going to have to play
Yeah, we can split up.
much more consistently in the end game. Rebel Scum is definitely not going to let them secure a lead as easily this time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they started downstairs.
Rebel Scum showing in the past that they are able to adapt to opponent strategies with consistency. However, Bad Batch secures the first kill straight away. Rebel Scum firing back with a kill of their own. Engineer down on the ammo on their left-hand side, looking for a dangerous flank, able to get some cheeky damage up there on the ammo box, hiding behind the Jeep. Shout out to the mannequin with the glasses for hanging out in the crossfire there. Nug up in the upstairs window, notices the player down by the Jeep, doesn't know where they are.
There's a sniper behind the wall in the middle.
Engineer fighting downstairs, runs into a little bit of confrontation, able to survive. Unfortunately, another member of Rebel Scum is going to fall. Looks like I Am Groot is going to get sent back, and the Engineer will be sent back as well. Bad Batch off to an early lead, a little bit more than 1 minute in, and Nug finds themselves in a tight gunfight, able to barely survive. Bad Batch up by about 4 kills right now, giving Rebel Scum a bit of a tough time. Subdued Vapor, however, is going to fall, and Rebel Scum is going to come back by just a little bit. Frank the Tank playing a little bit of a more passive game, 0-0-0 so far. Takes a devastating hit just a moment ago, but taking a moment to heal. Rebel Scum firing back just a little bit, able to level out the score versus Bad Batch. Nug now beginning to push past the ammo box. Maybe deciding not to push and play a little bit more defensively. Both teams playing very, very cautiously in these games.
Okay.
Just noting the arena lighting for Season 3 has been improved significantly. The lighting on the Jeeps is an awesome touch.
Downstairs. Oh. Yeah, I saw him. Oh, he's up the stairs. He's at the top of the stairs. Thanks.
Bad Batch able to push their lead ahead, 17 to -1. Rebel Scum
I came up behind him.
not able to hold their own so far. But with 5 minutes left, anything is possible, and Rebel Scum only need a couple of team fights to even this game out. Local liability down to 20 HP. Unable to participate really in any fights right now. Engineer has been knocked out. Goose from Rebel Scum falling very, very low.
He's by their ammo.
But has apparently successfully taken cover and is now able to heal.
I'm gonna watch behind you.
Nug on Bad Batch, pointing out a contact downstairs.
There's one coming this way. One on the left side coming this way. At least I thought there was.
What we are seeing here is a battle between two of some of the most patient teams in the league. Bad Batch, however, able to show that they have mastered the battle of attrition. Another relatively new team this season. Bad Batch is showing that they have come to win and that they are here to dominate. If they're able to keep Rebel Scum in a negative score, it will be a truly impressive feat for a rookie team. Rebel Scum, however, with players like I Am Groot, solid players like I Am Groot and Captain Awesome, they are more than capable of coming back.
Pistol left hallway.
Looking at Nug now, pushing up through the middle, looking through that blue side door, isn't going to find anything, rotates back for the ammo. Engineer now, waiting at downstairs, or upstairs, blue spawn.
Where?
For the entire team to respawn. Looks like the whole team isn't healthy, but they need to group up for a push. They're probably aware that they are losing the match as of right now. You usually are when the score disparity is this much. Bad Batch with positive KDs generally across the board with the exception of Subdued Vapor. However, those heals have been coming in clutch. Bad Batch with an impressive performance is shutting down Rebel Scum. Ooh, Engineer push down around that dangerous corner, chucks the grenade! And they're not able to save themselves. Multiple people, it looks like, eliminated by that grenade. Or maybe they just eliminated themselves, who knows. Interesting of note this season is that the grenade has been tweaked and its range has been significantly reduced to approximately 15 meters from what I understand. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Rebel Scum needs a couple of good pushes in order to even out the scores, but even then they're going to need a little bit more on top of that, and they are running out of time.
On the right side, over by their stairs.
Subdued Vapor is going to fall again from Bad Batch, but it's not going to be enough. Subdued Vapor's back up now, and with it, Bad Batch is healing, and it's going to be that much harder to take out any of their other members. Chief taking a huge hit is going to recover, but 2 members of Bad Batch are knocked out by a stray grenade. Local Hillbilly taking another serious hit is going to almost be knocked out.
You were hitting me. I'm going right side.
3 members of Rebel Scum down now. Unfortunately, with less than 1 minute left, and Rebel Scum no longer has time to come back and win the match. But the engineer is going to get shot down by another member of Bad Batch. Nug now on the camera, peeking out around that angle, getting shots on target. You see their headband light up, the equivalent of a hit marker in laser tag. Nug eyeing their weapon, waiting for a reload or checking their ammo. Who knows? Rebel Scum respawning. They're likely unaware that they only have 25 seconds left in the match. Ooh, Bad Batch taking a number of hits, running very, very low on HP, but it's not going to be enough, and Rebel Scum is going to lose this round as well. We'll see if they have what it takes to pull it back in the search and destroy round, where it is a very different game about strategy and cohesiveness. But before we get into that, we are going to give a few moments over to our sponsors. Thank you to all of those listed for helping us out. And thank you to our newest sponsor, Ray's Retail Meats. We're excited to announce that they have joined us, and we are still looking for more sponsors as this season continues. If any businesses are interested in supporting these great players, get a hold of Chris at Tactical Tag Yakima. We will be right back with Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum after this short break. Looks like at this time we are going to need just a little bit more time as the players are being briefed on the recent rules changes for this season. We will be right with you. In the meantime, to go over the search and destroy rules. Again, thank you to everybody for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave questions for the players in the comments section, and we will get to as many of those as we can during the post-game interview. Thanks again for tuning in. Leave a like and a subscription as well if you can. It really does help us out a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay. We are back, moving into round 3 of match 3 of week 3 of Tactical Tag Season 3. Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum.
Basically, that'd be actually a good idea to defend it too. If we get them to drop it, we can't actually disarm it or do anything with it until they activate it. So if we get them to drop it before they've activated it, we all just need to post up
where the
in safe positions to prevent them from picking it up again.
Okay.
If they were listening, they'll if they're as far as the rules.
Hey, Chris.
So you guys just want to be downstairs.
Yeah, I was reading online.
We have to get it there. I'm not gonna get in trouble for shooting.
There's no radiation on the bomb.
No, you gotta stop.
You can already do that.
Are we sure we want to have me running the bomb first? Okay. Okay. You guys are gonna have to defend from behind. You guys are gonna have to defend from the front.
But yeah. Hey, remember, you're a sniper, so not just your position is sniper. The knife is more defensive against the water cooler in your PC before you turn it on. Like for the high water.
Let's go up the right staircase. Hey, let's stick together. Let's go up the right staircase. Wait, are they spawning on their downstairs? Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna come out that side over there. Yeah. So let's get up these stairs as fast as we can. No, have Justin take point. You behind Justin. I'll come behind you guys. Then Marin will stay behind us. You'll be doing your own thing.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, us four. He's gonna go that way.
Go right up the staircase.
All right, guys. Follow us. Stay behind me. Stay behind me. If I die, you pick up the bomb.
And they are off. We are into round 3 of Rebel Scum versus Bad Batch. Rebel Scum is going to be
Let's just get it in there.
on the SWAT, which to any who are unfamiliar with this game mode, the SWAT are trying to defend against the terrorists who are planting a bomb somewhere on the map. They will have 2 minutes to do so because it has a 3-minute timer until detonation. The SWAT are going to do everything in their power to stop the terrorists from doing so. Each player only has 3 lives in this mode, so we are looking at some slower paced gameplay, and for 2 very patient teams already, that could mean some slow gameplay for sure. Looking at Bad Batch,
Okay, the bomb's still
with 2 kills so far and 1 death.
Stay right here, Gary. Stay right here and just try to protect the bomb.
With Bad Batch only establishing a small lead this early on. Rebel Scum claiming it right back, securing another lead. It looks like Frank the Tank was able to pick up a snipe. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in a 5-minute round. There's not much time to hesitate.
He's at the end of the hallway.
Bad Batch needs to get on planting the bomb as fast as possible.
There's 2 of them, Justin. Yeah. It's active.
Engineer looking at that angle. Nug in a dangerous position, about to get caught in the crossfire. Engineer able to lay down fire on 2 people at once.
I'm gonna need your help, Gary.
Not able to find any kills, however, inflicting lots of damage. Nug already back up to 100 health. Peeking that door. That wall there is a dangerous position to be in. There's not many places to retreat to if you are pushed.
Right side stairs.
Engineer now pushing up the right-hand side. Dangerously close to Nug's position, is going to find Nug and get caught, taking some damage down to 35 HP. Nug now pushing on Engineer's location. or was. But now finding themselves in the center room, the engineer returning fire through the center window of their spawn into the center room.
One right side.
Nug holding down
We got it.
the center room,
15 seconds.
firing into Rebel Scum's base. Bad Batch with just
Another one right side.
a tiny lead over Rebel Scum with only 1:30 left. It is neck and neck.
Game.
Unfortunately, the engineer did go down for the first time and has recently respawned. Bad Batch
Did any of us find the bomb?
We did it.
still has Nug, who has also just gone down for the first time.
We took the W for tonight.
Bad Batch recently losing 3 team members,
We just have to stop on this match.
likely preparing to
I
regroup,
don't think my grenade's working.
or the match is over, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I don't have audio from the helmet cams here in the casting booth, unfortunately, due to a technical difficulty.
Dang it.
That being said, that round
Forgot the game was still going.
is over already, meaning that it definitely
We won tonight. We took the W tonight.
went to Bad Batch.
Our first W. We just gotta hold them off this next round. Huh? Oh yeah, no, we already won tonight. We won 3 of 4 matches. You doing good? That was crazy. I got it planted fast.
Guys, what I'm trying to say earlier is on your side, trying to cheat, trying to get him killed. Is that some people like they're complaining about the knife and whatever, and like snipers using the knife, and it is supposed to be like defensive.
Momentarily, for those at home who don't already know the rules, we are talking about search and destroy here. This is SWAT versus terrorists. Each player on these 5-player teams is going to run a different class. Terrorists must successfully plant the bomb within 2 minutes and see it through a 3-minute detonation sequence. 3 lives, terrorists are going to spawn furthest from the plant site, and SWAT are going to spawn the next furthest. If the bomb transport dies, they must set it down immediately, and another player can then pick up the bomb and move it again. The bomb is disarmed by holding a button on the bomb for 10 seconds and then shooting it, which is incredibly difficult to wait that long under pressure. As a player myself, I understand it. Moving forward, this game is going to be 3 lives in 5 minutes, meaning that the pressure is on, and players, this is a game mode largely about acting quickly and under pressure and cohesively as a team. Not a lot of time to deviate your strategy on the fly, so you better know what you're doing going in. With that being said, we're going to transition back to the player cams and give them a moment to discuss their strategies.
Alright. Rebel Scum, you are the terrorist this round.
Okay, I have a really good feeling that they're
I'm
going to
really
try to pull the
surprised
same
at how
stuff we
terribly
just
we're
pulled.
doing against Bad Batch.
When you guys were saying put it on one side, it didn't make sense to have that spawn right above it.
It was a good spot.
One is
It was
Chris.
a good spot. Right.
Woo! We got our first W. Where?
I feel like they're going to rush.
Where was it last time?
I have a seat.
Right outside of the hallway door there. Dude, we fucked them up in Team Deathmatch.
Take the corner down the straightaway on this side.
Yeah, dude, as soon as we got up there, I started activating
I was
it.
able to chill in that corner of the room for a while until they picked me off from the side.
They were trying to come from behind and everything.
Here that they can come around.
But we got their sniper ran to our spawn.
The guy who's wearing the helmet on their side really
Oh, you
likes
mean
to
like
pick
put it right
one
here or
spot and
something?
just poke his head out.
Hey,
Whoever's wearing
if they get the bomb,
Oh,
if
yeah,
they
we
get
could
the
get
bomb
shot from
armed,
there.
we need to regroup and go up together.
Right? Was that?
Yeah, we need to go together because
Did you do your birthday?
we'll have a general idea.
Yeah, and I want to
He'll give us a general idea of where the bomb will be. Yeah.
I feel like it's too easy to get shot from there.
What if we put it right here then? Because then we're able to.
I have a feeling it'll be in the middle somewhere. If they were smart. I bet you Chris is going to give them a tip.
You know what? Actually, yeah.
Call the bomb out if you see. What's your name?
What, like right in the hall? Oh, yeah. The stairs. I like by
We
the
can't
tire.
touch the bomb at all, though. Remember that. Well, yeah, I mean, but like if they don't get it planted,
We can't move it.
You got to protect from up here, but
yeah. So if their carrier dies, another person can pick it up. Yeah. If it's activated, it's our job to get it deactivated. Unless we can prevent them from
well,
planting
you think
it.
this is too close? Oh.
I don't know.
I bet she's gonna be similar to us.
Ride more towards the center of the course.
But they like downstairs.
But it becomes more equal.
Do we think it's gonna be upstairs or downstairs?
In this, right there?
Well, let's just listen when the match starts. Listen to hear if they're running upstairs or if they're staying downstairs.
If we spawn downstairs.
In that corner?
Upstairs, and that means the bomb's gonna be downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's true. We'll know where it's gonna be based on where we spawn.
And if they start on green, it's going to be harder to spot. Huh?
All right, so you do your own thing.
So is that the okay?
So that'll work. Hey, you guys go together, and then we'll go on one side. Two one side, three the other side.
A big mistake that happens is the team rushes.
Because you guys do well together.
2 or 3 of their players, and then the player that has the bomb is still alive. They're like, I'm gonna activate it. What happens after you activate it? You don't have any backup, right? So it's better even if you do die or sacrifice a life, plant the bomb, put it there, and then go back.
I felt so cool. I had the bomb. Yeah, I know. That's why I said let's fucking go. Let's just run in there and plant that shit and hold it. I don't even think I died that whole round.
I died twice, and if it wasn't for Mary, I would have died a third time because he was under the door. I was like, not trying to die today. I actually pretty good.
Connor, when I was talking to Connor earlier, he said that Rebel Scum wasn't very good. And he
It's like, is it activated? I can't.
No, I don't know. I can bend down a little bit.
I think next time we play Moonshiners, we're going to kick their butt.
Alright, so you guys are
The only team we have to worry about is just Blue Cheese.
You think it's
Infra-Red is pretty good.
I think we can take Operation
Oh yeah, we're going to go up right now.
Alright guys, upstairs green. Bombs down. Hey guys, show that spawn upstairs at the top. Upstairs
So
green.
Upstairs green?
to get it there,
Oh, I have to pee. I can't. I have to, yeah. This is the last match. We already
wait,
won
why'd you
for
say
the
turn my
night,
camera?
but they can still try to get a W.
Yeah, I was thinking if we all group together, just go right down these stairs.
Hey, let's stay upstairs and use the over the rails to try to see where they're going downstairs. Huh? Let's just get to the middle. Let's just get to the middle, that way we can see.
Trust you.
Right?
You want to go straight
You
down
two
those
go right.
stairs?
You two go right. Hey, you two go right. Us three are gonna go left. Downstairs, Justin? In the window, middle window. Oh, downstairs! Any sign? Justin.
He's right around the corner.
Are they planning downstairs, Justin?
30 seconds into round 2 of Search and Destroy, round 4 of the set. And it looks like Rebel Scum are planting the bomb right now in one of my favorite position on the map, one of the strongest positions in the entire game. A very, very dangerous spot if you're Bad Batch and you don't know how to properly deal with that location. It is going to be trouble.
Is it planted, Gary?
However, Bad Batch are doing a number on Rebel Scum, able to send 4 of them back at the same time. They're going to get down there and disarm that bomb if Rebel Scum are not careful.
I'm good. Hey, bomb's down here. Get down here. Hey, stairs.
It looks like the bomb is downstairs. It may have yet to be planted. That is why they are not attempting to disarm it yet, but they still have to defend it for the remainder of the timer. 20 seconds left until the bomb plant becomes no longer a viable option to win the round.
Down there. Let's go. Get down. Did you see where the bomb was? It's downstairs. We need to.
And at this point, the bomb has a 3-minute timer. So at this point, planting the bomb is no longer a viable option for winning the round if it isn't planted already, but it may be planted. Nug kneeling down to press the button on the bomb, it appears, and being sent back. Engineer on the top side right now, able to get some shots off on Bad Batch. Nug headed straight back down the stairs over to the bomb. Somebody's kneeling over it. The bomb keeps ticking down.
On the stairs right here. We need to get it defused. There's one right on the other side here.
Apparently Jake had the time to activate it, but it wouldn't activate. Dang it, almost 3 lives. I thought it was 4.
Protect me, protect me. Upstairs, upstairs. Ah.
2 minutes left in the round. Looks like for Rebel Scum, they have 3 members eliminated. I am Group Engineer and Captain Awesome. However, Bad Batch has 2 members eliminated themselves, and Local Liability is only 1 life away.
I'm dead.
Unfortunately, it appears the game is over.
Did we get it?
And it seems like Bad Batch has taken it. We're going to go ahead and confer with the referees and see whether or not that gives Bad Batch the set. For now, we're going to transition over to our sponsors for just a couple moments.
Did you guys get it diffused? Nice.
And we're going to be right back if they're going to play round 5. All right, everybody, I am back, Flow Step, and we are here with Bad Batch after their first victory in the league. How do you guys feel about that?
It's about time, bro.
Awesome.
We're the better Star Wars team.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
For all the nerds out there.
And so, I wanted to start off by asking you guys, just what was the conversation leading into this round? Like, what was talked about before you started playing tonight?
Before this round or before the match?
Or before the match, I should say.
Team deathmatch, probably the same. Just try not to die and get kills. And then search, it was trying to come up with somewhere strategic for the bomb. Our initial thought was have it on like one of the far sides, but that would have had them spawning right above it, which didn't seem like the greatest idea. So we threw it in the middle and it worked out.
I feel like we had far better communication tonight too.
Yeah. We did a little research and knew that they, for team deathmatch, like to play both levels. All the other teams we've played so far have pretty much played upstairs, so we knew to watch out for.
And we
air
came,
shots.
we came from a couple of hard losses, so
we played
really
Blue
pulled
Cheese.
Together. I'd like to say thanks to all of our fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it never, it never feels good to lose in the first 2 games of a season. But then you guys come back with a win like this, as impressive as you did today. Let's go ahead and talk about the team deathmatch strats first and foremost. Was there anything that you learned from last week as opposed to this week? Like, were there any lessons that you took from last week that you applied to this week that helped you out?
Use the med pack more.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
I was calling for medic a lot more tonight. I got a lot more heals when I needed it, which was nice. I think we played pretty much the same way. I think we're just getting a lot better with our positions that we play with.
Like nailing down a set strategy.
And getting more accurate with our shots and stuff. Better communication, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest thing I think tonight.
And me being shotgun, I don't necessarily care if I die as long as I can land some damage and have other teammates finish
Finish
them
them
off.
off.
Having that cleanup person.
Right.
Our
That 50
sniper is
damage is
also
heavy.
really good. I'd like to say thanks to that guy over there.
I try.
What do you guys think of Search and Destroy?
I like it.
It was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. Was this your first time
Very
playing Search and
first
Destroy?
Yeah.
All 5 of us first.
Right on, right on. And it wasn't too confusing. Were you able to just hop straight into
We've played
that?
Call of Duty.
Right on.
Some
Yeah,
of us
it's
have,
the same
yeah.
thing.
We're all,
Pretty much.
we're all super smart too.
Yeah, and so like with 3 lives, is the pressure really on in Search and Destroy? I mean, 3 lives, 5 minutes.
I feel like you had to
feel
play
like
more
really-
tactically.
Yeah.
I forgot
I
how
wasn't
many
worried
lives
about
I
it.
had.
I think you two were out.
Yeah, me
we
and
both
Gary.
died.
Both rounds, I came down to my last life and luckily didn't run out. So
Yeah,
we were
we
basically,
ran upstairs to
yeah,
revive, and it's like,
protecting you,
and I was
so-
like, oh. And I was like, it's up to these 3 to get it finished, and you guys pulled it off.
Yeah, you guys did good.
So that was easily the most patient game of the evening. I feel like that was the slowest paced game. You guys actually took your time.
I feel like we're
really
robbing.
playing slow. No, and actually, believe it or not, that was the most patient game of the night in terms of score. It was pretty tame for the most part early on. And when I saw you guys pulling ahead, I got excited, honestly. In that last round, that was really cool. Let's talk about that last round in particular. When did it like click that you guys were like, oh, we're winning, we're gonna win this?
Right away, actually.
When I shot the bomb.
Yeah, it didn't click for me until me, our sniper Travis, and Mare and our AR were kind of at the bomb, and I thought there was still one over here by the lockers, so I lobbed my grenade and there was nobody there, so we just got the defuse by luck.
Well, when we stopped the guy from actually.
Yeah, there was a pistol over there, and
I went over and took him out.
It worked out.
And then.
What, you guys all get quiet when I come in here?
We are joined now by Chris. This is the league organizer.
We're talking about him now.
And the owner
Yeah,
of
you guys
the
talking
Tactical
crap in here.
Tags.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You guys think you're all hot shit and everything.
Yes,
I'm
do.
gonna have to put together my Tactical Turtles team next season.
We will take.
You know, we did a team.
You don't want to get embarrassed too.
We did a team season 1, and it was a lot of fun. But the problem was I had we were still figuring everything out, and my head was so full of other stuff. It was not fair to my team, so I hadn't done it. But man, I mean, we got an awesome announcer. He's probably gonna want to play next season, though.
I would love to actually
So,
skirmish your tactical
Turtles.
team.
Yeah,
that'd be
We'll have to
great.
check
and
it
get a few of the players back together. Get the gang back together.
I heard Turtle Soup's pretty good.
Turtle
Back,
Soup.
right. With
No,
noodles.
but no, you guys are doing good. I was happy to see Subdued Vapor, I was like, I have a bad tendency of like giving tips and hints, you know, especially to newer teams. And he was like, no, we got this. He's like, we don't need your help.
And then they
peasant.
No, and then they did.
Peasant.
Yeah.
He did try to get me killed in the first search and destroy.
As I was complimenting you.
Yes.
As I was complimenting your knife skills. I thought that they were good. They were clean. So, no, good job, guys. I'm excited to see the teams that we have this season and everything. So I was like, I'd come in and say hi. I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what it was.
Is there anything that you want to add while I have you on camera? Is there anything you want to add that, like, moving forward for tactical tag? Is there anything in the works?
Yeah, we're gonna kick Justin out. He sucks. Like, so
That's right. I'll take the death if I see the damage.
He is a liability.
I'll take the damage if I can. I'll take the death if I can get the damage off.
So no. Hatchet throwing. We're gonna be opening up hatchet throwing in the basement. We're working on that as well as maybe
add that to
maybe a little bit of adult beverages and stuff as well. So that's gonna be coming up soon. We're really hard at work at that right now. I know I've been saying it for like the last year, but we're actually getting it done. So that's coming up. Inside laser tag facility. I mean, I'm sure you guys noticed like we did all the lights and everything. I've been modifying some of the taggers and whatnot, and still gonna be working on that. Game modes. I want to try. We have a lot of league members now that have a lot of good ideas for game modes and stuff. I want to come up with more game modes. You know, stuff that's just ridiculously complicated. It makes you think. But
all six shooters and lever actions only.
Yeah, all lever actions. That'd be fun. But no, yeah, I don't think there's anything really. Flowstep has been doing an awesome job announcing. I would like to say that.
Thank you.
So good job. We're always looking for more sponsors, more support. These guys come in here and they bust their butt and they pay us to practice. Yeah. So we're always looking for sponsors so that we can give them prizes at the end of the season.
Shout out to our newest sponsor, Raise Meats. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. As a Randy over there, that's the retail. So that's the retail side of Raised Meats, which is a separate allocation there. Just to point that out. But yeah, go and see them if you guys need some good steak. You can get some actual like prime steak, not just the choice stuff that you see on the shelves at like Safeway and whatnot. But all right, yeah, you guys can go ahead and close it up or whatever. I just wanted to come and say hi and give you guys crap.
Hey, steal our moment.
When's the next practice, guys? I haven't seen you guys in a little while. What the heck?
Well, we won without
we really need it.
It's been like
We had people sick.
Who are you playing? Who are you playing next week?
Haven't looked.
Kind of seems like you're part of our fan club.
Remnant?
Yeah, Operation Remant.
Operation Remant? Hey, man, they got a lot of energy. I mean, you got this old fart right here.
Oh, no, it is Infra-Red Union.
Oh, you're playing Infra-Red. Yeah, oh, yeah, you guys can come back.
No, we're gonna get you guys.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
See you later, bro.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to practice up for Infra-Red. They are in another league for sure.
Yeah.
I just want to kill the other Justin just because he stole my name. So.
There you go.
There can only be one.
Yeah.
I will back you up.
Is there?
There's like 3. There's one on Operation Remnant too.
Let him talk.
Oh, it's right on. It's awesome. Is there anything that you guys, on that note, you guys have been great. It's been a joy. Is there anything that you guys want to add before we close out this interview?
Congratulations to Rebel Scum because y'all put me down a lot.
Yep, good job, guys.
Yeah, good
Infra-Red,
job.
we're coming for you.
Good job, Rebel Scum.
No, you're dead, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna lose now.
Whoa.
Karma.
They're gonna all paint their faces so they can
Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Can't intimidate me.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for your time. Thanks for playing tonight. Thanks for giving us a great show.
Yep.
To anybody out there, if you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. I'm sure I hope we've earned it. And share with as many people as you like. It really does help us out. And we'll go ahead and catch you on the.
Yeah,
we'll go ahead and catch you next
right
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So.